Friends, today we're doing a video that I've been wanting to do for a super long time. I finally have been able to sit down and film it all. In case you can't tell by the title, we're doing a what's in my bag. So this is the bag we're talking about. Yes, it's huge. Yes, it's very heavy. This is what I call my everything bag or my work purse. So this is not a purse that I carry around with me every day. If I'm just going out, that would be excessive and it would probably cause long-term damage to my shoulders. But this is the purse that I bring to work every single day, or if I'm going away for a weekend, this is the purse that comes because it has basically everything I might need. It's got all the lotions and everything. So I'm gonna switch to a top-down view while I pull everything out, just because it's easier than like holding everything up and showing you awkwardly. So we will be switching to a top down, but I just thought I would give you a little bag overview. So this is a lug bag. You can see the logo right there. It's a Canada/US company. I thought it was strictly Canadian, but when Googling it for this video, I learned that I think it started in Canada and it has expanded to the US. Not sure what that means, but we have a waterproof bag, which has come in very handy when I've been walking to work in the morning. I have a bit of a walk I work in a downtown area, so I park in a parking garage and I have to walk a little bit. So when it's raining, it's come in very handy that this is waterproof. I've also spilled drinks on it. It's got little feet on the bottom. Metal feet, not that that matters because I think it's so heavy that the middle of the bag probably makes contact with the ground more than anything else, but that's okay. So we have a secret pocket here, we have a main pocket here, we have two end pockets, we have a back pocket, and we have an inner pocket which has other pockets, and then we have another little pocket on the side. So this is what we're going to be looking at today, and we have these straps, and then we have, of course, the big arm strap. So this will be, I usually crossbody that bad boy when I'm walking around with it because it is so heavy. The hand straps have like a rubber handle on them. Love that. Extra grippy. Like if I were to hold this, I think I can feel it. I don't know if you can see it, but my arm is shaking. It's so heavy. Probably not good, but you're about to see why in a minute. I love lug bags. I have a number of lug bags, lug wallets. I'm a big lug fan. So I just thought, let's get into it. Let's see what I carry around in my bag. Why is this on my channel? Well, there is some witchy things that get carried around, which you're about to see. So buckle up and let's see what I carry around in my work bag / everything bag. Okay, so let's start with some of the outside pockets. There's two of these on either side, so we'll start with those. In this side, we have my earbuds and the best lip stuff known to man. If I was to be stranded on a desert island and can only bring one thing, it would be this lip stuff. I have so many of these. I like the lip pots better than the actual lip gloss stick of the Blistex, and I also like that it has SPF 20. So these are everywhere around my house, and we might see another one in the purse, I don't know. On the other side, we just have my Canada flag gym lock for when I go to the gym, which is like twice a year. In this back pocket here, we have probably a lot. Okay, so we've got some B12 Awake by The Good Patch. So these are actually, they're really cool. They're just patches. This one obviously has B12, and I also have Rest ones. So they just look like this, and you put them on your wrist and they help you wake up, and they do actually work, and they don't work for very long, I find, but they work almost immediately. We have lots of lip gloss in here. We have, before I show these, we have a Tim Hortons gift card. We've got some Pizza Hut wet wipes, my gym membership, and more wet wipes. The wet wipes come in handy. We have a battery pack This one magnetizes to the back of your phone using the MagSafe, so really handy. What lip stuff do we have in here? Three different kinds of lip stuff. This one is, in case you can't tell, really old, and I haven't used it in a really long time. The MAC Creme Sheen. This is another favorite from Bath and Body Works, and I'm obsessed with these like old school 1990s lip smackers. And then I think this is the last, a piece of shungite for EMF absorption. So this side of my purse is what goes against my body when I'm carrying the purse. So I like to have a piece of shungite on that side of the purse. I don't know if that's affecting this battery pack though. Probably something I should look into. So that's what we have going on there. No secret pocket here. Apparently need to vacuum that out. If we flip it around to the front. So we have a secret pocket here. This is a like fabric lined. I don't really use it unless I'm going to put my iPad mini or my Kindle in here. So it's empty unless I've got those things in there, because I think that the fabric lining is perfect for those. We have a secret pocket. This is a secret pocket. In here I have one item. I don't want it to get dinged up. So we have my selenite worry stone. This feels so soothing and so relaxing. I love it so much, but selenite dings pretty easily. So that's why it has its own little pocket, because I don't want anything else to make it worse. So it hangs out in the secret pocket. That one travels with me. It kind of goes places. Then we've got this. So we have my work pass, which we will not show. Oh, we have some vitamin C mix, more wet wipes, more lip gloss. I don't actually like this one, so I can probably get rid of it. We have Loop earplugs. We've got a pen. Of course we need a pen. We have a travel mini pack of Tic Tacs. We've got a nail file in a case, which I love because I have just tossed nail files in my purse before and they scratch the crap out of everything. So I love that this one has a case. It was a gift from my mom for Christmas, so don't know where she got it. Oh, we have more. Oh no, that pack is open. Apparently I only needed one TikTok and now I just dumped it. We have one of these magnifying glass things, some ephemera for my planner, and another worry stone. This is a purple moss agate. This is another one I will take with me if I'm not bringing this purse somewhere and I'm using a different purse. This one will come with me. And I see one more thing in here. Oh, we have money. So this is kind of funny. This is a Canadian toonie. If you don't know, it's a $2 coin. What I'm doing with these, they have King Charles on them. So our 2024 coins were created with King Charles and no longer Queen Elizabeth. So I'm actually hoarding these. I'm keeping them. I want to have a full collection, a full set of King Charles coins. And I want them to be in as mint condition as possible. These ones aren't mint, but they're close, which is why I've kept them and put them aside to put with my other King Charles coins, which I'll do right now. I don't think I quite have a full set. I think I'm missing a loonie. I can't remember. We don't have pennies anymore, so I'm not missing that. But I don't know, this is awful of me to say, but I don't know if those coins are going to be around for very long before they're replaced with someone else. So I want to have a full set of like mint condition King Charles coins. So then we get into the big compartment. So I will show you what it looks like when you open it, and then I'll just start pulling stuff out. Actually, we'll do the side pockets. No, those will be better done when it's empty, I think. So I have no idea what I'm doing. Keys. We have my keys, and this is a supplement that I take. It fits one one supplement. So I just kind of keep it in there for emergencies in case I'm like, oh, I forgot to take that today. So we have car keys. We of course have a wallet. The only thing, let me double check, the only thing like witchy in here is a citrine that I keep in the coin part. And I used to have, oh, there's just remnants of it. I used to have a Fehu rune in gold Sharpie on here. Fehu is like fortune and wealth, luck, that kind of thing. So yeah, I used to keep that. I might have to do that again because it has completely worn off. But keeping citrine in your coin purse is an excellent idea. Also, to note, this is an American wallet, and it doesn't really, like, it barely fits the Canadian bills across the top because I think our Canadian ones are a little bit longer. So I might have to get a new one. Oh, yeah, here we go. Told you we'd find more. Love these. So this is SPF 15. Love. We've got some hand cream. We have a couple different kinds of hand cream. This brand is local to Ontario and I love it. It also makes a like wonder salve, just a heal all wonder salve. Looks like this. So they're out of Cambridge, Ontario. Love them. This wonder salve I use for a lot of things. If I have an injury, if I have a dry patch of skin, if I need cuticle oil, I literally use it for everything. We have one high chew. Advil. Always have Advil. We have some Kat Von D. I can't remember what this is called, but it's, oh, I can tell you. Setting powder. This is specifically in my purse because I put it on the nose pieces of sunglasses and my seeing glasses. I get really big red dots on my nose from the pressure points where the glasses sit. And I heard somewhere that this is supposed to help. I mean, maybe a little bit, but not a lot. We have some vanilla-y perfume from Lush. So this is like, I know it's really messy because I pushed it up too far, but it's like a roller or a dabber thing for your wrists. It smells so delicious. So we have emergency perfume. We do have, like I said, glasses. Shocker. I wear glasses and I cannot wear contacts because I have a little bit of astigmatism. So I wear these, but only at work. And it's so funny for me to think that the people I work with only know me with glasses and the people in my personal life only know me without glasses. So when they see me like fish out of water, when someone at work sees me outside, they're like, "Where are your glasses?" Because I only need them for the computer screen and they're pink. I don't like pink, but I continuously buy pink things. We have more hand cream. I got this when I was in Arizona and it smells fantastic. Bisbee Blue lotion. Love it. I'm so sad for the day that I run out of that. We have a notebook. This is my favorite little notebook. The leather notebook is from Chic Sparrow and then the inner notebook is from Amazon. So this, I'm a list keeper. I'm a note taker. Couple things I have in here. A friend of mine brought me this from when she went to Ireland. So I keep that in there. And I think, where is it? Yes, I put my Lilith sticker from the Lillifer Tarot on the front cover. Do I have anything in the back? No, nothing. Oh, there's the name of the notebook if you're wanting to look it up. So, definite note taker. I know it's like some people are like, why do you keep notes when you can use your cell phone? I know, I get it. I don't know what to tell you. I like taking physical notes. Oh, we have some decor from St. Patrick's Day, apparently. That's weird. This, I'm not going to open it. It just houses all of my charging cords, charging blocks. I have my work cell phone and my personal cell phone take different chargers. So they're just both in here. Then we have my Sage Pocket Pharmacy Lifesaver, more specifically the Peppermint Halo, because I'm a headache girly. I got the Toronto version. I love this. It's on the inside as well. So it has, I keep this in here, but the inside is also the Toronto
graffiti look there. And then we have all of our healing babies. We have Peppermint Halo, Immune, Eater's Digest, Stress Release, and Pain Release. I am not going to lie, the Eater's Digest I hate. I cannot stand the smell of it because it has, I think, fennel in it, which is like black licorice. I wish I liked that one because I have a lot of digestion issues, but can't do it. The other problem with this is that my workplace is a scent-free environment, so I can't really get away with, the only one I really get away with is the Peppermint Halo. People don't really complain about the smell of peppermint, but they have complained about the smell of Immune for sure. I know that. So I just haven't even really like tried with the other ones. The Immune one though, I put the Immune lotion on my hands and a lot of people complained. We've got just a little calendar, which I never use. I had intentions of using this as a headache tracker, forgot. And we have a lot of uncashed lottery tickets. Okay, let's do, so we've got some pockets here. We have some earbuds and my personalized, what's that called? The Apple thing that tracks things. I can't remember what it's called. Earbuds and a paper clip, 2 paper clips. These ones have nothing. I really should use this for my keys because I lose them all the time. This is the best part. We'll talk about this at the end because it's my favorite thing in my whole purse next to my Sage thing. So then we have a clear pocket. Inside the clear pocket, you can see we have a lot of things going on. We've got a Wet Ones. We have a toothbrush. We have an individual packet of Advil. We have hygiene products, more earplugs, a hair tie, a nail thingy, floss. Is that it? That looks to be it. This, I think the gases have started to form inside this bag because it's quite puffy. They're normally a flat bag. So that's what we keep in there. Now, the best part. I'm going to put all this back in and show you the best part of this whole purse. The best part. I put together this kit. It is my divination kit. Inside we have my Aura Cleanse Mist. Love this. Got it off Etsy. Someone in Ontario. So it was a local purchase. It smells just like Palo Santo. Love it. We have my bag of crystals. We have my tarot deck. So I'll show you the tarot deck first. I got the perfect Peggy bag for the tarot deck. How perfect. So this is my travel tarot deck. It is the teensy weensiest deck ever. The writing I actually find is almost too small, but it works in a pinch. That's what its purpose is my travel tarot deck to use when I'm on the go, at work, whatever the case may be. Not gonna lie, it doesn't get used overly often, but it is so tiny. It's so cute. I love shuffling it. It's such a cute little shuffler. And it fits so perfectly in this gold pouch of goodies. So that's the tarot deck I keep in my purse at all times. Then we have my crystal pouch. These are the crystals I currently have in my bag. Most of them are gonna stay here, with the odd one being switched out occasionally. If you're wanting to keep crystals in your purse, let me tell you, the staples. Black tourmaline. Black tourmaline should be everywhere you go with you. I have one in my car, and I have a couple of palm stones. They're a bit on the bigger side, so I like to have these smaller pieces of black tourmaline. Ultimate protection and negative absorption crystal. Fantastic. A piece of quartz. This is a Lemurian. Don't know if we can get it to do it, but see how there's like striations on there? It's not a very, you definitely see Lemurians with better striations than this piece. It's not a very great quality Lemurian. And I say that with air quotes because Lemurian is just quartz and the striations are just growth lines. But this gets sold for, the Lemurian is more money than a regular clear quartz. This came in a kit. I didn't buy this piece. It came in a kit with a couple other things. So I don't really buy into the whole Lemurian quartz thing, but if you're wanting more information, like why would you get this over a regular quartz? It's said that it holds like the essence of the lost city of Lemuria, but it also is supposed to have a lower frequency than regular clear quartz. So if regular clear quartz is a little too much, whatever that might mean to you, you can get a Lemurian crystal. We have a amethyst heart. Amethyst is one of those ones that I try to always have with me in some form. So it's really good for releasing anxiety. It's also really good for intuition. It's also my birthstone. So need to have that. A piece of fluorite. This is not a high quality piece of fluorite, which is why I keep it in this bag, because I know I'm not going to be missing it from my space, from my collection. But this was free in a kit, in a crystal drip bag from Ariana. It was a free gift with purchase. The reason this is with me is for mental clarity. Fluorite is really good for mental clarity. We have a piece of moonstone, which actually has chunks of aquamarine. This one does flash. Might be shy. Bits of tourmaline as well. It does have a blue flash. Can't find her, but this is for hormonal balance, hormonal regulation. We have another worry stone, a rose quartz one. Rose quartz is another thing that if you're wanting to keep crystals with you, you should have it with you all the time. Rose quartz, clear quartz, amethyst, black tourmaline. Staples. These two are a little more specific. I don't really use this as a worry stone too much. I like knowing that it's there if I need it as a worry stone, but it's just kind of more so my piece of rose quartz that I keep with me. And last, we have this itty bitty piece of citrine. I think this was in a candle and I saved it. Again, I put it in this kit because I like citrine. Citrine is a really powerful manifester and it has a lot of uses. So I wanted to have a piece that I wouldn't miss from my everyday space. So citrine does not need to be cleansed like other crystals, and it actually cleanses your other crystals for you. So not only is it a fantastic manifesting tool and abundance, I don't want to say abundance creator, but it helps create abundance for yourself. It's also functional in that you don't need to cleanse it and it cleanses all your other babies for you. So I don't have to worry about emptying this every month, however often you cleanse your crystals, because that guy's doing it for me. So that's my crystal kit. This is probably a little bit bigger than I would have wanted, but like I said, it was free. So not free. It came in a kit. I did purchase that kit. I just didn't know what was in the kit. So we have those. Lastly, yes, we have this. I think so many of us have this mint kit. I purchased mine from Spirit Halloween, which is hilarious. And I ate all the mints. I was going to be a fortune teller for Halloween one year and it didn't pan out. That was the year I ended up being a giant croc shoe. The croc shoe. So I had purchased this to go with my fortune teller costume and then never used it. But I've turned it into a little divination kit. What's in here? We open it up and I have decorated the top. So this and this are from my Magic of Eye planner box that they shipped. It was just so beautiful and they're like reflective and iridescent and gold and pretty. I liked this quote. So there we go. I have a Chart Your Course sticker with a couple bees. Love me some bees. So decorated the top of that. We have this piece of clear quartz. I just like to keep a crystal with my stuff, like around my tarot decks. For cleansing, just for kind of like, just making sure everybody's cool. Then we have my dice. So this is a set I have not shown. I really stick to showing my amethyst set because it's the one that's near my bed. It's the one I use the most. But I have two of these sets. I purchased a black one and the blue one was free. It was $10 Canadian, even less American, from a company in Ontario, and they sent another set for free. So dirt cheap. These are very light. They're very lightweight. They really bounce around. They really get going. So if you saw my favorite things or things I'm loving right now video, you'll know how I use these, but they're essentially like, here, I use this as a yes or no. So I got a 3. My no is 1, my yes is 4. 3 is like yes leaning with a side of maybe. 2 is no leaning with a side of maybe. So I like asking yes or no questions with this. The other ones I use frequently are the D20, asking for a major arcana energy or archetype for the day. 10, ooh, I'd like to see that. The other one I use is the D10 for a numerology energy. So 6 is giving/receiving, giving back, that kind of thing. And then if I want to expand on that message, I use this guy to ask for the suit. We have a 3, which for me is swords. So 6 of swords energy. Sometimes I just leave it to the numerology, but if it's like, if I were to get a 5, I might want an expansion on that. Like, where am I going to experience conflict or potential difficulties today? What realm am I going to experience that in? So I like doing that. And then we have the D12 I use a lot for focusing on astrology houses. So where should I focus my energy today? What house should I focus my energy in? Or if I need a more positive message, what area of life am I excelling in right now? Also 3. And this is a percentage one. I don't work with this too much, but if I'm wanting to know, like, what percentage does X have of happening? 60% chance. So those are my dice. On to the baggie. We have a pendulum. It's a black crystal, probably, I'm going to say black onyx, I would say. I don't use this as much because I do prefer to use the dice. It's just so much easier to use the dice. But if I want to use it, I also put this sticker in the bottom. So we know what answer we're having here if I want to use this. I'm standing at the moment and it's very, very difficult. But anyway, you get the gist. So we have a little chart for the pendulum that I stuck in the bottom. We have some incense matches. Again, it's rare that I would use these because I'm not really in a space where I can use them, but if I want to, they're there. And then this is just my cheat sheet for what to use the dice with. When I very first started working with the dice, that was my cheat sheet in case I forgot what I was using the dice for. So let's put that this way. There we have it. There we have my homemade divination kit. That's not going to close. How did I have this? I don't want that to scratch my dice. And they all, like I said, they go in here so perfectly. And it stays nice and flat. So it just kind of goes along the side wall of my purse. This is just a free, there was a little tassel on it. It's an Ipsy bag. It was a free Ipsy bag. But anyway, so that's my purse. That's everything in my everyday bag.